So all I needed for this was a couple of these plastic containers. One would be the body, the other one I would use to chop up and make the impeller blades. So to make the blades, basically you just cut out sections about that size, 4 or 5 of them, and then we input those into the cork. So basically I'm just going to cut down the side of this about 4 times so that I can fit the blades into there. Blades just slide in, so you don't need to cut too deep, because if you do, you may cut through to the other side, then the cork will fall apart. So to keep the blades in there, just make sure to glue them. So this is the final product. I had to cut another hole in the lid, and I put a cylinder, I just glued that on top of there, and what that's going to do is kind of channel the water in. When the impeller spins, it just creates an area of low pressure here on top. Then that gets forced through this smaller tube, which I made out of a marker, to this junction where, since it's the lowest, I can measure the max flow rate, and then I have this tube here to also measure the maximum head value. So let's look at the experiment. So here's everything I used. I got this dirty tub, got a hole in the back so that the drill bit could fit through there, a little washer, so it would maintain a seal. The motor was just this electric drill. I taped it down so that it wouldn't spin all over the place, and then I also rigged the trigger so that all I had to do was mess with the plug-in. So this whole setup is just to measure how much water flows during 10-second intervals at different height values. So we'll just go ahead and see what happens. Alright, so that was my homemade centrifugal pump, household items, and $15 worth of supplies. Worked for about an hour and made a 3-minute video out of it. Alright, hope you enjoy. And, there's the pump curve. Check that out. Alright, bye everybody.